What better way to spend a Saturday afternoon than this game that we have in store for you right here? What a matchup we have in store. It's still early in the season, but this is a major test for a couple of squads who've gotten out of the gate undefeated. It's the Red Devils. It's the Red Devils ready to kick it away first. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Looking for a gap. It's Sutton. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. A pickup of 5.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Six-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Right back to it. There's some room. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. Handoff to the lone back. There he goes. And he's in for the score. Touchdown.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And that is how you finish with a 54-yard touchdown run. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. So now it's 2nd and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Udo. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Third and 6 yards to go. Looking to throw, it's Henderson. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
He takes it at the 45. Can they catch him? He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Looking for room, it's Sutton. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up second and inches.
They want to think this 3rd and 1 play over, and they'll use a timeout here. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Quarterback may change this route. Bring in the heat. Breaks loose. Finding some, got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown. It's as if every play call with this guy, you've got the play that's called, and if that doesn't work, something that might even be more dangerous.
How nice is that as an offensive coordinator, right, Reese? You know that even if what you called isn't exactly going to work, this guy can just pull a rabbit out of the hat. He can go backyard football and just take off. Man, this guy is fun to watch.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Red Devils get a chance to send their offense out onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
DBs will try to keep everything in front. Looking for a man. It's Henderson. Trying to beat the D deep. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit and coverage that forces the incompletion.
Let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd down. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Person. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
These wide receivers are so athletic out wide now. You're so worried about getting beat deep. And these slant routes, they can be a good changeup. I mean, just couple steps, stick your foot in the ground, come inside. It might not be huge gains all the time, but, man, it keeps that DB off balance.
Looking to the big tight end. And the deflection on third down. How big is that? Forces a fourth down.
We talked to the coaches coming into this one. They know field position was going to be a huge factor for them winning this one. They had a really nice punt earlier in this game. Great job getting down and covering it. Won't surprise me if they decide to play it safe again here on fourth.
Kick is in the air. Here's the return. And he is knocked down immediately after the catch. That punt coverage team had its hair on fire. Now this offense is back on the field. The run inside. It's Sutton. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Motion from the back. To the air on second down. Looking for a big play. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. He had him open there, and I know this quarterback expects to make that throw.
It's a tough throw because, again, you got a couple steps on a guy. That's not wide open. These DBs are so fast, but that is a throw that you do expect a guy like that caliber, to be able to play a little pitch and catch and make that happen.
Wants to adjust the pattern.
Return. Go.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Bringing it back. And what a return as he takes it back to the 8.
Well, everything was going so well for this team early here in this game, and now all of a sudden they get a critical mistake. And you know how college football, David, is about momentum. What is their defense going to be able to do here?
Looking for the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Red Devils.
Number 6.
Getting set for the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board.
Number 96, set to advance on the field.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking downfield on first down. Going long. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. It would have been a high-level play, but it's a play this quarterback expects to be able to make when he has a guy open.
Man, these quarterbacks start practicing and doing 7-on-7 and having quarterback coaches when they're like 7 years old, 8, 9 years old now. So even when they don't have wide open wide receivers, you still expect them to fit that ball in there and make it happen.
Third down coming, but we'll have to wait just a second. Offense wants to think things over. They call a timeout. They burned a couple early, now down to just one timeout to work with. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be third and short. Quarterback making adjustments. Takes it from the gun on third down. It's complete along the sidelines. It's a catch inbounds, and it's a first down.
This is exactly why third down is practiced every single day. Third and short, third and medium, third and long. It's money down for a reason. You got to lock in. Great success by the offense so far on third down.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Running inside, it's Sutton. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll try it again. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the day. He's been a workhorse. Continue to feed him, continue to create balance in this offense. But what a nice day by this young man running the football.
So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Wide open downfield. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this third down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Sutton. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
They run it, they get the first down, and look at the offense. Right back on the football, ready to crank this tempo up.
He's going to take off. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. And now on 2nd down for this offense.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yards. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Hey, it's a heads-up play right there. Listen, you're trying to scramble. You're trying to make something happen. Nobody's open. You're not going to be able to get out of bounds. Just protect yourself. Get down on the ground, get what you can get, and live to play another day.
Quarterback making checks. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. On target. The hands. The feet. He steps his way into the end zone for the touchdown. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. 75 yards on the touchdown drive, and they close the deal with a 20-yard pass for 6. On the move from inside his 5. He's not going to make it to the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 17. The Red Devils get a chance to send their offense out onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point. And
I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to throw, it's Henderson. Working that wide receiver screen. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
Defense not showing press coverage. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Unleashes one. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And the defense is kind of smiling about that one, right? The receiver got a chance, got open, had a chance to make a play, but man, you don't see it very often, but just lose concentration, and that is a big 3rd down stop for this defense on that drop pass.
The kick is on its way. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time.
Here we go. Ready, go.
On the ground, it's Sutton. Oh, he's got some space. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. Running the red zone, it's Sutton. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Gets it out fast. He's got it, and he goes into the end zone for the touchdown. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
Find my matchups out wide. I love a matchup with my wide receiver. I like my guy better than yours. Quarterback finds the matchup. The wide receiver catches the football, takes it into the end zone for 6.
And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Wants to throw. It's Henderson. He's going to run it. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. And it's the Red Devils moving quickly to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. With the catch, it's Cunningham. He gets it up to the 44-yard line. He'll be marked out of bounds right there as this offense continues to roll. And it's the Red Devils can really attack on this 2nd and short. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Line getting set on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Starts to scramble to the left. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too. And it's the Red Devils have it with a 1st and 10. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Catch in the middle, it's Udo. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. DB's right up on the receivers. with the run on 1st and goal. He's going for the goal line. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Red Devils!
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And they finished it off with the score from the 4.
Set to kick this one away.
It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's busted. Got room at the 35. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move.
And that's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag routes, because if you get the right coverage and it's man-to-man and someone gets picked or can't keep up with your receiver, you just put it out nicely in front of them. They're going to make the catch, and they're going to take it a long way. Really great execution. Nice job by the receiver creating separation, and beautiful throw out in front of the target.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Might be calling a hot route. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He's got him. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. The defense uses a timeout. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. The heat was too much for that quarterback, and the sack brings up a punt. He'll take it on the return. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Wide open, and it's a foot race. Touchdown, Red Devils. Special teams proving to be special.
And every year there's exciting new freshmen to look at and talk about and pub up. And this guy got a lot of that pub, and you see why. The dynamic play on special teams. You can see the speed. You can see the wheels. And you know the reason the fans were jacked up when they signed this guy this year.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the 1st half. He wants to change this route. Wants to throw on 1st down. It's complete on the right side. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Skips away from pressure. He'll get rid of it. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
Here's the punt, and whether it goes 3 yards or 93 yards, just don't let that return guy get it again. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. The run inside. It's Davis. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. On the run, it's Coleman. He got past the first down marker, but he's got to take it to the house. And he's brought down after a nice game. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Conner.
Guys, hard to believe we're a full month into the season. A lot of action in college football here in Week 4. We begin with Oklahoma taking on the number 3 team, the Georgia Bulldogs. And it's the Sooners with one of the truly dazzling offensive displays we've witnessed this season. They had a scoring answer every time they needed one and win a fireworks-filled football game. That gets their record to 3-0 on the season. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the Big Ten.
The Red Devils get a chance to send their offense out onto the field. They put points on the board in the first half, but still find themselves in a hole.
And if I'm this offense, man, I'm not trying to change anything. I scored a bunch of points. I've been successful. Jesse, the defense has to catch up here in the second half.
Breaks into the open. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Pulls it in. It's Cunningham. And the tackle is made, but not before. That completion gets them 30-plus.
39 on the play. And that's good enough for a first down.
That big play has this defense reeling, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 14. Swings it out to his running back. And he's marked down right there, but a good pickup, and it'll be a first down. And it's the Red Devils racing to the line in the hurry-up. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Touchdown, Red Devils! Right on the money, and he makes the grab in the end zone.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
And the extra point splits the uprights. And he's coming out of the end zone. Slips through the line. They bring him down, but not before a really good return sets up this offense in solid field position. And now the offense will come onto the field again.
Blue 22, blue 22, ready, go!
Gonna run it. It's Sutton. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. From the 30-yard line on 1st down.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28, and it's 3rd and long. They stop him at the 23. Good pickup, but not quite enough for the 1st down. It'll bring up 4th down. Has to get there to move the sticks. Here's a little room there. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. From the red zone, it's Sutton. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Big fella moving. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. And after getting it right on the edge, they'll try to punch it in on 3rd down. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down.
Man, if I'm quarterback right now, after this long of a drive down this close, I'm going for a touchdown here, Pop.
And I get that, but I've worn this defense out. Man, I'm going to go for the touchdown right here. And if I miss, they got to go the whole length of the field to score a touchdown.
They've already converted once on 4th down on this drive. They are unafraid to make everywhere 4-down territory. He'll set up to throw. Sprints into the end zone for a touchdown.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
And the extra point splits the uprights. They're up 35-28. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stops. The Red Devils get a chance to send their offense out onto the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Running inside, it's Coleman. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Back to throw, it's Henderson. Snagged out of the air. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. Defense playing a bail technique. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Coleman finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
And it's the Red Devils are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Pulls and fired complete. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO, not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, but then also understanding his open guy was going to be in the right flat.
Looking for space. It's Udo. Got enough for the first. Could be an alley. And he scores! Touchdown, Red Devil! He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in this game. 3 of his 6 have come in this one.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a masterclass in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way, and you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
The run inside. It's Sutton. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th, all tied up. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Looking to fire. With the catch, it's Sutton. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. He might want another play. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got him downfield. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work.
Wow, and what a...
They've got a 1st down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. At the 40, there he goes. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. And this offense is so close they can almost taste taking a 4th quarter lead. But they don't want to leave too much time on the clock for an answer. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Grinding and churning close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped inches short. They've converted third downs all day long, and now a chance to get a touchdown on 3rd and goal. They get him on the ground. The defense knew exactly where they had to stop him, and it's 4th down. He didn't make it. He needed one, and he's going to lose one instead.
Now, what a great job by this defense. Never giving up, man. Gave up some yards, get inside their own 1 on 4th and goal. And what did they do a good job of? Getting pushed, man. The big boys getting in the backfield, getting penetration, not...
Maybe some room here. He's at the 50. At the 30. The 20. Touchdown, Red Devils! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
What an unbelievable play on offense. And I think the thought process was, hey, we're on our own 2-yard line. Let's just run the ball and give ourselves some space, give ourselves some better field position. But the ball carrier says, no way. I'm making people miss. I'm taking this thing to the crib. And he showed you his speed. Wow, what a game-changing type play.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Offense in a bunch formation. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The offense changing the play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, 3rd and long coming. Fires to the middle. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the 2nd half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Going the other way, and he's got room.
And that is a backbreaker. It's 4th down, though. Listen, you got to throw the football. You got to try to make a play. But the defense came up big in a big moment.
The Red Devils get a chance to send their offense out onto the field. So the defense sets them up with that interception. Now a couple of 1st downs, maybe even punching a score, and they'll go home with the W. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Wide receiver going in motion. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the 1st down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
The crowd elevating its energy, willing this defense to get a stop on this big 3rd down. Looking for a man, it's Henderson. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
After that incompletion on 3rd and long, because of where they are in the field right now and this juncture of the game, I'm expecting them to go ahead, kick a field goal here, and make this a 2-possession game.
And it's good! And now the lead is even bigger.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing the game. Good decision by the head coach here in the fourth quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
Here comes the offense onto the field again. To the air on first down. Pulls it in. It's Napier. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Might be changing the route. Back to pass on second down. He'll pull it down and run. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly. Maybe picked up one on the play. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Finds his big tight end. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Looking downfield on first down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Back to pass.
Man, that's
a shot toward the end zone. This is caught for the late touchdown, so let's not put this one to bed just yet.
Yeah, and that's step one. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Finding open areas. Turning it on. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
And how good does that feel, right? You've got the lead in the fourth quarter. The defense knows you're going to try to run the ball to ice the game, and you rip off an 8-yard run. They know it's coming, and they still can't stop it.
Timeout is called. The clock stopped with 26 seconds left.
This is an area of the game. On offense, you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run it.
Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. The easy way to convert on third down, the penalty moves the sticks. And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down.